What's up, you guys? Welcome back to AbstracTV. I'm your host, Amber Janae, and today we're celebrating Black History Month in a big way. That's right, we have two incredible events lined up for you guys. The first takes us to Poe's Cultural Art Gallery in Chicago, Illinois. Let's take a look.
So today's our open mic session, our hour of power. Listen, artists or not, you are all creatives. Your words create your world.
You got me standing up straight and feeling like I am the absolute best. You got me, and you made me better. That bitch. Number one, A-class.
Menace of ascension versus forcible mention, the contradictions of a system predisposed to the limiting of the gifted. But amidst voices succumb glorious vision. My eyesight brighter than it's being in a minute. Walking with Jesus, the tempered my tempest. The tense timid transformed from tacticians' attention. Held so in loot attendance. The bell tolls and the sin wage war road does too late when becomes you. I'm the nuts to those caught in the flood, looped around, obtuse like a spud on a bad game of duck, duck, goose. Unsung truth.
It was like I got so lost in my imagination that I literally shut my brain off for half a second too long. Despite what I knew I'd see when I snapped back to reality, and the real nigga in me was like, hey big dog, something's fucking wrong. Stay trying to promise me you're bluffing. So glad I played it by toughing it just to make sure I ain't lose by fake trust and shit. I thought you was a wild ride, but in actuality you was a lie.
What I said in my certification, I'm still refurb. I'm smoking with no papers. Your nicotine is nicolations. Your Dr. Puff vapors. No love for the papers. I'm occupied with these thorns and more demons looking for vacancy.
Demonize them and try to exterminate them when they can't stand to heat themselves. We are already a city engulfed in flames. You can see the embers glowing in our gaze. Watch as one glass of turned politicians glisten in the glaze. Another racist around with the flavor packets for taste. They've already made ritual of feasting on our bodies, so it's only fate for us to trade place. Because even chickens feed on the flesh of forgotten farmers long before the last days.
Are really the ones you should be friends with. Descendants of ancestral kinsmen, see, we brothers in the same struggle, clusters of ancestral friendship across the middle passage beneath the waves underwater, are the graves of the martyrs. So then we say Ashe and make libation singing, wade in the water. We pray to the God our fathers, sprinkle our mothers with celestial stars, and when they see us, they realize they behold in the heavenly glory. The product of divinity's promise. We be the most high incarnate, but we so high sometimes that we tarnish the brilliance of the royal jewels that are most high incarnate. Listen, we are the re-educated sons and daughters of Carter G. Woodson and Marcus Garvey, the flowers that move brilliant through the barbed wire garden from Armdale to Austin, pressure lies the sense of violence in these streets. Many of us have lost them. The offspring, the lost king, can walk the car apartment. See, we all we got. So why you persist on calling me op? That just falls in the plot to keep us caught between a hard knot placing the rock. Mass incarceration where corporations are placing their stocks, see they're heavily invested in sales.
It was this one lady, I forgot her name, but she said, it's hard to change, but it's harder to stay the same. And I'm like, whoa, like, to face yourself and really look at yourself and like, be honest with yourself. And then just know that you got so much power within yourself.
My mother told me that things happen temporarily. And it was just going to be a season sometimes in life. It's not permanent. It didn't come to stay. So I had to dig down into that. And going through things helps my creativity.
Exactly. Especially
So
the Black artists.
I feel like we're starting from 50 yards back, carrying a heavy weight, but still doing hurdles and everything else. I specifically found it's difficult to get a loan. It's more difficult to get a loan, even with good credit.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, master's degree. You know, it's still challenges. You know, and then even with some Black people that don't believe necessarily. But in the end, when I see so many of us shining, oh my gosh, it keeps me going. Everything we touch, and when we just give us a chance, it turns to gold. And we are staying motivated. We are encouraging each other. We are shopping with each other. This is magnificent.
Wasn't that incredible? It's amazing to see so many people come together under one roof for an evening of art and culture. In a world defined by differences, tonight we unite under the universal language of creativity. Our next stop takes us all the way to Evanston, Illinois for a night dedicated solely to Black artists. This live conversation with Black Evanston artists held a wealth of diverse perspectives, each more empowering than the last. The synergy amongst the panelists created a dynamic atmosphere, fostering open dialogue and connection among audience members. It was a night filled with inspiration and celebration as attendees were treated to both a feast for the senses and the soul. Through their artistry and storytelling, these artists illuminated the beauty, resilience, and creativity thriving within their community, making it a truly unforgettable evening. It is Black History Month, so how do you feel the Black experience is being portrayed within this exhibit?
Well, as far as the panelists are concerned, I think they all articulated themselves pretty well on Black history. They all brought their unique background, their unique experience to the panel. So I think it's pretty awesome. You should, if you're a Black person, or even if you're not a Black person, you shouldn't just you shouldn't just be doing this deep dive into Black culture during Black History Month. There should be a year-round thing, but it's much more than this, right?
Absolutely, I completely understand that. Now, how important do you feel like Black art is in our community?
So as an artist too, I write fiction.
Really?
So yeah, I write fiction. So as an artist, I do think it's absolutely essential. And I think also that while Black art is important, I also think that in some ways, we shouldn't look at it as just Black art. We should look at it as art, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when it's categorized that way, we're sort of limited. Exactly. We're sort of confined to that space. You know what I mean? I would say that I just don't like when we're underestimated, and I don't like when we're boxed in. I don't like a lot of the stereotypes about us.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it's so important that that gets across. It's important that we're not only seen but heard as well, heard and felt. And I feel like this night contributes to that overall.
Right. Chris Green, right, the musician. I just spoke with him, and he's one of the last things he said that even if you are an artist, right, even if you're not a professional artist, if you have art in you, that you should, put it out there into the world, because it's going to impact the world in a way that it wasn't before, right? So I talked to him just now, and it was really, I think that resonated with me.
Well, there you have it, a captivating journey through the vibrant tapestry of Black artist expression. As we wrap up the celebration of Black History Month, let's carry with us the stories, voices, and visions shared by these remarkable artists. May their creativity inspire us to continue amplifying Black narratives, supporting Black talent, and fostering inclusivity all year round. Thanks for joining us, and remember, always appreciate the abstract in your life.